Exams. I took my CMS. I took my Introduction to Computer Systems exam today. It wasn't too bad, honestly. Thank God. Um, it's funny because I think people have the idea that I like staying up, which isn't really true. I actually prefer sleeping if I can. But then for this one, I had to stay up till 7. Then I think I did a 2 hour nap till 9. And then from there, the exam was 11. So I just like you spend the rest of the time studying and get ready for exam. But honestly, thank God that it was better than the first time. I think it's nice or it's necessary in the sense that the first two exams I didn't do too well. So this exam is was of the most utmost importance for me right now. I think it's just really nice. That being said though, I don't know. I think sometimes just due to the nature of how I work on stuff, I often drift away from my academic responsibilities. So it's always nice to dedicate time. Like this week, I dedicated just purely towards exams. Like, hey, I'm a student. It's always nice to like enter that life back. I don't know, like saying life sounds exaggerated, but like that's how it feels. So it's like I just not usually how I work or usually how I even think about doing stuff in my day. Um, but I'm happy. I think my studying was much better. I don't know. So it was satisfying in coming out of the exam and like okay, I knew everything. At least I had covered everything that was on the exam. There was nothing that surprised me. Um, I think that was nice. I don't know. I with the second exam, there was definitely a feeling like okay, there was one question I had no idea what to do, but with this one I had, I was pretty familiar with all the ideas. There's definitely a worry that, just due the way I was reading the questions, maybe I misread something. Some questions definitely felt easier. And then when I look back, okay, maybe I have to do this. So, hopefully I adjust all of those situations, in the exam time. Um, but it's done. I don't have a. I think the next set of exams I have are finals. So after finals, I'm pretty much done for the semester, and then I'm going to do a summer class for one of my CS classes, just so I can get my, so I can get some prerequisites out of the way. Because once again, I transferred to UMD, and due to transferring, it's a whole process. And it's just it feels more jam packed, which I can never tell if it is more jam packed than it is, or if it's just how it's meant to be. But taking a class over summer, so I have to get that sorted out. Um, well, no, I'm just happy. It's weird because like it's a very like it's just an exam. There's nothing necessarily. I don't say euphoric, but like there's nothing exciting about an exam. But it's kind of nice. 'Cause I remember this has to be like 2 years now. I remember 2 years ago, when I started this project, I did the SAT. I remember that was like one of my biggest worries at the time. And then I said I'm gonna get like a 1600 XT, and that's like a big thumbnail. I think it was stupid because like I didn't get 1600. I ended up at a 1350, I believe. Yeah, 1350 was where I capped off, which was really funny because that's where I started. I just like kept on getting 1350s, like different combinations. Point is, sometimes I think to myself, oh, like when I made that post, like I was gonna regret it in the future. And then to this day, I've not really regretted it. Like even when I got the bad scores, like when you get the bad scores, I think like, oh, I did this post a long time ago. Like it's more so like, oh, I should have studied better. And I think that's how I feel right now in the sense that like the idea or the attempt is what's so exciting. Like with this exam, I know I did put in a lot of work. I think in the last 2 days, more work was put in than the others, but I think overall a lot of good work was put in. So I'm really hoping that comes through in the score. And it's just always nice to see. I don't think hard work is an indicator of quality, but I do think it's something I appreciate more. Like if I do work hard for something, it's always a wonderful thing to see that come through. But besides that, I have other stuff I have to get back to. There's funding for this conference, SIGGRAPH. I'm hoping to get it. I pray I get to SIGGRAPH. That's gonna be end of May that I find out. Um, I also was looking back with the faculty thing. I only need one professor to recommend me. I don't think it's that deep in terms of okay, we really need like a full-on process. I think it's just like, hey, is the student is the student actually being a student? Like, are they contributing to the community and all that? So hopefully I find someone. The person I want to use, he's going on a trip to Europe soon. And it seems like he's in a hectic situation right now. So I don't want delays in that. There's another person in my back pocket that I could try contacting and see how well that goes. And then I could always just go out door to door and say, hey, I really need help with this and like just do the recommendation letter, please. And then that could be something. But yeah, with Story Labs, same breath. While I'm also applying for the conferences, while I'm also trying to get funding for the conferences, I'm also going to try continue to better the work I know with the Gaussian Flex, where I left it off. The elasticity and some rigid bodies and elasticity were working pretty well, but I definitely think I want to get fracture down. If I could get fluids down, that would be just like a chef's kiss, and it's just like wow. But there's stuff to be done. Even though the exam was super duper interesting and fun to work on, I have other stuff I have to move on to now. So that's also gonna be really exciting to see how well I do that and how I go about it. Besides that, though, I have nothing else to say. So have a great day.